You don't build your body in the gym, you only trigger it there. Every rep you perform is a signal sent to your muscles. Your brain recruits fibers in layers, starting from small fibers and then stronger fibers when tension increases. But growth is not about lifting weight. It is about controlling tension, especially during the lowering phase where real adaptation begins. Most people fail because they rush reps and use momentum instead of control. Muscles do not respond to ego, they respond to tension, and controlled movement is what actually starts the growth process inside your body. And this process only works when every rep is done with intention, when every movement is controlled, when you focus on quality instead of speed. Because rushing through reps only wastes the effort you are putting in, and slowing down every repetition increases the signal your muscles receive, and that is what leads to real progress over time.
Leg training exposes everything about your strength and discipline, because when you squat or perform lower body movements, you are not just lifting weight, you are controlling an entire system of muscles, including quads, hamstrings, and glutes working under pressure. Real growth only happens when you go deep with control, not when you shorten range or use momentum. Half reps create half results, and fast movements destroy tension, which is the real trigger for adaptation. Progressive overload is not just increasing weight, it is improving execution, depth, and control over time, because legs only respond to truth and consistent mechanical tension. And when you push your limits with proper form, your body has no choice but to adapt. But if you avoid depth or rush the movement, you reduce the effectiveness of every set, and over time, that leads to slow or no progress. Real growth does not happen in the gym. It happens after, when you sleep, recover, and allow your body to rebuild stronger than before. Muscle protein synthesis activates after training, peaks, and returns to baseline within 48 hours, which means recovery is not optional but essential. Without sleep and nutrition, your training stimulus cannot convert into muscle growth. Soreness is not growth, it is just fatigue, and real adaptation happens silently while you rest. Most people fail not because they don't train hard, but because they do not recover properly. And consistency, recovery, and nutrition decide the final result. And if you ignore sleep or protein, your progress slows down, even if your training is perfect, because your body needs both the signal and the resources to grow. Discipline is built in silence when nobody is watching, when motivation is gone, and when your body is tired. Every rep, every set is just a signal, but that signal only matters if you recover properly, eat properly, and stay consistent. Muscle growth is not magic. It is a biological process of stress followed by recovery, repeated over time. There are no shortcuts and no excuses, because only consistency creates transformation. And the difference between average and elite is the ability to keep going, even when it is uncomfortable. And this consistency is what builds long-term results, because small efforts repeated daily create the biggest changes over time.